to be a camper eventually. I'm going to get these centre seats out to start with. Now there's been 4 bolts that we've taken out, 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath, and they should, or it should just slide right out. Well, after 30 odd years, of course it's not just going to slide, is it? So an FBH, which is there, has been doing a job on getting the seats out. We'll see how we go in a sec. Alright, I'll put the camera down and make some noise. Okay, and after a lot of gentle persuasion, we've got it near the door, but I think we should be able to just about pull it out now. I don't think I'll be able to do it with one hand, but we'll give it a go with both hands. Sorry about the sound, just on my phone. Let's see how we go. Right, and there we go. All the back seats are out. Gives you a lot more room inside, and you can see that the runner's just attached to the floor quite simply. 35 years later, a bit of rust here and there, but that's to be expected. Okay, and after a lot of gentle persuasion, we've got it near the door, but I think we should be able to just about pull it out now. I don't think I'll be able to do it with one hand, but we'll give it a go with both hands. Sorry about the sound, just on my phone. Let's see how we go. Right, and there we go. All the back seats are out. Gives you a lot more room inside, and you can see that the runner's just attached to the floor quite simply. 35 years later, a bit of rust here and there, but that's to be expected. It's the old mat. Not too worried about the matting. It should be, because I guess it's could be sold. It's not too bad. I could cut it off along the back there somehow, but got a bit more room in here now, Maisie. Yes, that's right, Tinkerer. Alright, so we got it out. A couple of bits on the floor, and we'll go from there. Got a little bit to do in the back here. A little bit of rust there, all the way along, as we know, because this car sat leaning this way, so that meant that all the water in this car, when it was sitting, pooled up against this edge, and we've got a few more rust holes to deal with in the back. Nothing under the seat so far, but I'm going to pull this panel off and see how bad it really is. 5 seconds, get out of the way to feel the true extent. Whoops. What sort of rust we do have. Okay, oh, we can see it now. Alright, so along that seam, that channel that holds the that clips onto the board, a little bit more there, but surprisingly reasonably clean along that seam there. That's the one. Oops, that seam there isn't too bad at all. So we'll just turn that on so we can look. Yeah, just a bit of surface rust right into this corner here. It's not too bad. It's full of seam sealer, etc. So it's not too bad. Under there. Oh, that's where the rust hole is there. And clean, reasonably clean. Other than all the gunk, but reasonably clean all the way through there. Which is a good thing to see. So that's that seam on the outside, which I'll go out and have a look at it in a minute. And it looks that it's just the water's seeped underneath it. So that's a good thing that there's no rust holes or anything in there. Makes it a lot easier because the seam is still okay. Alright, so we'll get to... I love these things. I love these drain holes here. So the water hits here and it just pools up. So it can't go anywhere anyway. Very weird. There is plugs. I might actually drill little holes in these plugs, just to so a little bit of water out if anything gets in. It shouldn't get in, but if it does, well, it can get out again as well. Yeah, reasonably pleased with that. Little hole there. Little hole in the floor. There is a bit of damage on a double skin. That's not too bad. I did take the seat rails out. You can see where the centre seat was. Right here, I took the seat rails out, put a bit of seam sealer underneath the bolts and put them back in. Alright, we'll get on to cutting this out and go from there. I'll have a look on the outside and show you guys first before we do that, where the rust is on the outside, and I'll clean that up as well. And just cutting that first bit out. Looking down in the sill, there's no rust in the sill, or very little. So, happy with that there's bugger all in there. So this is only because it's been sitting on this one side that this rust really has appeared. So, yeah, I'm so thrilled that there's nothing in the sill. It's very clean. It's a very clean car, other than the little bit of rust that's in it, and the couple of dings. It was a one owner. I'm the third owner of it in 20 odd years. The second guy actually said let it sit and did nothing with it. So, yeah, happy, very happy. Nothing in the sills. No rust at all. Wow. Alright, so after cutting that rust patch out, we'll make a patch for it. I'm going to make just the floor patch first, and then I'm going to butt weld a patch behind, lap weld a patch behind this. It doesn't do anything. It's only support for, well, when I say it doesn't do anything, it does have a bit of strength for the car because it's risen this way. But having said that, yeah, I'll just butt weld, lap weld a piece behind that one because it's really for putting what do you call that thing? The board, the trim board, we'll call it the trim board, I don't know what you call it, upholstery board back there. So yeah, let's get to work on this bit. We'll get some rust converter as well, and do a bit of that too, and get it going. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, another patch almost done. Yep, so I didn't get my new welder. I'm burning holes left, right and centre. I'm not happy with that. I'm a little bit peeved actually, because it wasn't available at the time. It was sold out. So I've got to wait for a month to get them from China because everything COVID. And by that time I'll be able to burn holes and everything. So yep, that's it so far, and we'll pick you up in a minute. Okay guys, oh, I got my earmuffs on. Just been grinding. You can actually hear something now. Okay, another red hot go at trying to weld up a patch, and we finished that bit up there finally. So yeah, another patch done in the floor, huffing and puffing. And this is pretty minor. It's only that thing. It's not actually on the floor itself. So I'm gonna do my best and scrape all the rust out of there and see what it really looks like. If it's too bad, of course, we put a patch in it. If not, we might get away with it. We'll see how we go. But yeah, another red hot go. That's what it looks like. A bit reflective because it is getting dark here. We'll put a bit of bit of filler over the top, cleaned up a bit, put a bit of filler over the top and see what it looks like from there. Alright, see you later. Alright guys, getting a bit late in the night, but patch is in. Not too bad. Of course it's the floor, so I'm not too worried. Both patches are in, so along that edge isn't looking too bad, except for that corner that we'll get to. But yeah, another bit done. And a few more bits to go. Slowly getting there. Maisie's going to be on the road. Yay. Alright, so this is it on the outside. Yeah, so it's just surface rust, which is a good thing. All the way to there. Not bad at all. Happy with that. Happy with all the other bits and pieces that have come together. This might be another one where it's surface rust, but something might have happened on the inside, so we'll pull the brown cover, lovely brown cover off the inside and have a look. And we'll show you one bit that I don't think I got to show you finished, and that was not our lovely bumper bar. This corner here that we were doing early on. That's what it ended up like. Right. That's what it ended up like. This is just sitting here at the moment. Pardon me, at the moment. Clipped onto the bumper. So that didn't turn out too bad. I'm really regretting him to do this door, but we'll get it done eventually. Okay, so this is the panel in question. Oh, down here is what I did that little bit of outside rust on this guy as well. Was over here. Turned out okay. You can still see little bits and pieces, but I'm not too worried. It's all done properly, sanded back, which I didn't show you. You can see if we look down this way, you can see how it's got little indentations here and there in it, but the rust is all gone.